Hey guys, I gotta watch my mic very, very closely and make sure it don't die on me. Okay, I am back with the Stars and Gingham table runner. I have done all 5 stars. These are all done. Now we're gonna do our gingham borders. Okay. So first we're gonna make 2 of each. I am going to get. Oh, I have. Okay, I'm gonna get 2 of these. I need to cut another one of these. I'm gonna have to cut another strip. I'll do that later though. And then I need 1, 2. Okay. So, and I am pressing towards the pink strip, the middle strip, this strip right here. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're just gonna match up our ends. And we're just gonna sew. Do not stretch your fabric. I stitch a few and then it's sorry, my mic went out. I don't know what all y'all heard or didn't hear, but what I said is don't stretch your fabric, don't pull it, just make it to where it's just a little tight, but that's it. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this over and I'm going to finger press all this fabric. So it's going to look like that. And I'm going to get my other red piece. We're going to sew it on the other side. And then I'll turn this over and then finger press towards that middle strip. Now I'm going to take it over to the sewing machine or to the iron and I'm going to press this. I'll be right back. Okay, so this is what our strip looks like right here. So we're going to make 2 of these. Then we are going to make 2 sets of this strap here. Oh, I don't need to cut more fat. Yes, I do, because I only have, yeah, I do. I need 1 more of these strips. Okay, so we are going to do our white strip in the middle. Same thing with our red. And then I'm going to finger press it to the pink strip. That way, whenever we are setting our little gingham pieces together, our seams will nest beautifully. So we're just going to press. And then we are going to put our other pink strip on this other side of this white. And then I'll finger press this towards the pink again. I'm going to take this over to the iron and I'll be right back. Okay, and we'll make 2 sets of these. So the back is pressed towards the pink on this one and then towards the middle pink strip on this one. Okay, so let me go ahead and I need to cut 1 more pink strip. Let me get my other 2 strips together and I will be back on how we're going to cut this and all of that. I'll be back. Okay, guys, make sure my mic is on. Put all this down here. Hopefully it don't fall. Okay, so I gotta clean up some of this. There is a big mess. Is that in there? Okay, so I have my 2 red and pinks and my 2 pink and whites. So now what we're gonna do, put those up here. We are gonna cut these into, so these should measure at 6.5. And they do. They're a hair, like not even 1/8 of an inch more, but that's okay because I can always trim them down. So what we're going to do is I'm going to line one of my lines up with my pink line right here. Move over a little bit more. And then I'm going to cut that off so I have a clean line. And we're going to cut these at 2.5 inches, and we're going to make 14 out of each strip, out of each of the red and pink and the pink and white. So I always line them up on here and here. So at 2.5. No, you get 7. I'm sorry. You make 14 total out of each color. I'm sorry. Out of each strip, you get 7. So with both strips of each, you get 14 of each total. I'm sorry. You get 7 of each strip. So we have our 14 sets of these and our 14 sets of these. Now we're going to go to the machine. I'll turn my pattern over, or wherever it's at. Here it is. I'll turn my pattern over. We're going to start with this set. And I am going to be sewing these in sets first. Let me put y'all over to the machine and I'll be right back. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to start pairing these up, and we're going to nest our seams. Where did my little tomato go? Little knit tomato. Okay, we're just going to start pairing these. Okay, I'm going to take these behind me to my sewing, or to my pressing station. I'm going to press towards the red and pink sets, and then I'll be back. Okay, so they're all pressed, and they're pressed towards the red. So now we're going to pair them up again. So just like that, if that makes sense. Okay, now I'm going to take these back, press towards the red, and then we will come back and sew up 2 more pairs. This way I find better It just is easier, and you're not just sewing one long strip at the time. You're actually doing it in pairs, and to me, I feel like it keeps it straighter. So I'll be right back. Okay, so here's what our sets look like so far. Now we're going to sew 2 more together. And we're going to keep doing this until we have one long strip. Okay, so we have an extra one over here. We have an extra one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to press this and attach this to this. Always pressing towards the red. Okay, now I can press this one to this, or attach this to this. Oh, my edges. Okay, now I'm going to take the others. I don't know what I did with them later. So what I'm going to do is I will press these two, and then here they are down here. So, and then what I'll do, let me press them. I'll be right back. Okay, so what I'm going to do, since that other one is already, there's only these 2 pieces in that long one, I'm going to go ahead and get these sewn on. And then I will press and then sew, finish. I'll press this and then sew this half to the other half, and then we'll have our long border. This just makes it more manageable to me. And I like, this is how I always do when I have a lot of strips and a long border or something that I can do in like segments. This is how I do it. It's just easier this way, and it kind of makes it straighter to where you're not getting something that's like goes kind of crooked. Okay, let me press this and I'll be right back. Okay, here is our red gingham. Okay, so now what we'll do is, now that this is done, I am going to go ahead and we are going to piece everything together. First, what we'll do, I guess I can video this, but we'll piece our stars together first, and then we will piece our sides on. So we're almost done. Like, I'm telling you, if I would have had this done already, if I would have had the fabric, it would have been done. But I can't wait to get this done. So let me get this uploaded, and I'm going to go eat a little something, and then I will be back. See y'all in a minute. Or maybe not in a little bit. I'll see y'all here in a little bit, not a minute.